Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going through downtown Newport, headed to Arden, North Carolina. We got 46 quarts of homemade chili left over from the chili cook-off and tools in the back of the truck. We're going to go see what we can help get done and distribute some food. But this is downtown Newport right now. From those of you that kept up with it, they did have some flooding down through here, and so far, it looks like they got this area cleaned up pretty good.
Lions Club here looks like it might have got completely washed through the floor all the way out to the other side. Made a change of plans. We're here in Marshall, North Carolina. We're just south, about 30 miles south of where we had planned to go, but they're in big need here. Anyway, we're about to go to a place that used to be a depot music area here that literally got washed down river. But we're going to help do some cleanup. Help with whatever they need. We've got our tools with us. They're giving us more tools, and we're going to go check it out.
Yeah, this is kind of like a volunteer sign-up area for Marshall. They have a kitchen and a little feeding area over there, and that's where we're going to be donating the chili. That way they can make sure it gets to the people that need it.
They're also supplying shuttles here for volunteers. So if you were to want to come over here and volunteer, if you're coming over for a day or something, they start about 10 a.m. They stop shuttling people about 2 p.m. So y'all are more than welcome to come down here. They need the help.
Yeah. They have all the gloves and personal protection
equipment
you need here. So y'all got the time. Come volunteer.
No, we did not. Y'all, go ahead.
We're donating all the chili from the chili cook-off right here at this food kitchen.
Yep.
For all the volunteers and
down in Marshall. Absolutely. Everybody down there working hard. They definitely need the calories, so we appreciate it.
So that's what we're doing with the chili, and then we're going to go get to work.
All right, guys. See you later.
All right, y'all. We are headed to downtown Marshall. Apparently, once we get down here, it is pretty bad. And we're going to see what we're going to get into. Look at the water line on that, all the way up to the windows, past the windows, guys. These buildings here are completely gone. We were looking for this brown 4x4, so we're going to go park here and see what we can do to help.
Yeah.
A friend of mine and we dug out to see where the ties was, and the basic job is and then I pulled the spike except for one that's under a rail. We're not doing anything on that one, but this rail's wide. It's been all day, but it's ready to do something. And I exposed all the tie ends and pulled the spike out just now.
Well,
Pecking away at it.
So what you're telling me is this thing needs to bend this way.
Yeah, but we got to dig out. We need everything to be at the level of these tie tops and come in a ways. Now, not much. We're not doing that first one that's exposed. That's close enough to being engaged. But everything from there up to here gets wider and wider. So basically, it's just knocking out all these mounts on this side. We don't care about that side because it's coming this way anyhow.
So we got to dig out this old.
Excavate down to the tie tops.
So y'all had an engine sitting here?
That's caboose.
That caboose
right there.
It was part of the depot display for the town, you know. And there it is. It'll go back again.
Yeah, that's it. We grew up.
Well, we're going to help them.
We grew up.
We're part of getting that all put back together.
Oh, yeah. I've been working on the railroad.
This damage is pretty bad. Yeah, not here.
So this track right here holds that caboose. So it got widened out. But we got to get this dug out so we can pull the track back over, so the caboose is set back on the track to where their depot display. Tell you what,
You ever watch Cool Hand Luke? Yeah, you gonna race me? Let's go.
I'm getting out of the way before I get hit.
What was that? He had to prove he could eat so many raw eggs or
Oh,
something.
and boiled egg.
Boiled egg. Boiled egg.
So, guys, we thought we might have been working on somebody's personal house, but this is just as important because this little town depends on tourism. So we got to get all this back in operation so they can start making money.
As you can see right over there, that used to be a building, and some of the foundation got washed down over there.
They'd use that hole and whatever they dumped out of the bucket.
Okay, they need to get a fall bar. All right, guys, we got the track rail dug out, and we got it. We're lining it up according to this gauge here, and as we get lined up, we're re-spiking it.
Well, that's hardly worth driving.
Right before it.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I don't know that there's any.
That was a hydro plant for electricity. It's completely gone. And that's an old cotton mill that's been converted into apartments. Not sure if there's any damage there or not. Good morning, y'all. We found us a place to camp right here at Rawlings, North Carolina. They have a little area set up for workers to stay and camp, and also for the residents that lost their homes. You can see the debris trucks are hard at work picking up the debris. I think today is the first day of pickup. They have shower houses, bathroom houses, and a laundromat set up for the residents that are currently staying in campers and tents. I think mostly campers. I think we're volunteer workers, the only ones that have tents set up right now. This is the laundry trailer. So from my understanding, there was 10 homes lost in this neighborhood. It's piles and piles of debris from tearing down little buildings and homes. The river, we were told, is 30% wider than it used to be. It's closer towards where we're standing. They used to have a bigger area over here that sloped down to the water, and now it's washed away, and now there's an embankment. But all of these homes are unlivable at the moment. I think 11 are considered repairable. 10 are totally gone. Most of the residents are staying in RVs. But we got breakfast warming up by a campfire, and as soon as we eat, we're going to get to work. There's a house that is totally demolished. It's like most people have their good belongings removed from the house. There's another house that is gone. There's some more folks working on debris cleanup. That's the biggest thing right now is cleanup. You got to get it all cleaned up before we can fix it. Volunteer efforts are still ongoing, even though you don't see it much in the news, especially little towns like this. It's not getting much help. So if you got a day or two, come help. It's like a constant rotation of small groups of volunteers, so you don't have to stay long, just a day or two, because there'll be more coming in as you're going out. You can see the debris caught in the porch railing up there. So this house here is built up on stilts, but still yet the water level we'll see from the other side. And you can see they're having to live in a motorhome right now. You see the water line goes up to the windows. Now this is possibly the house that we're going to be working on today. It doesn't seem that the guy we're helping is here yet. But as you can see, they've already got the sheetrock stripped down. They got it removed from all the way from up to the above the water level.
Brennan Smith. We've been down here for the past couple of days. Came in on Friday or Saturday night. Just been helping around. They've got a lot of houses that have been completely torn down. Other ones that have just massive amount of water damage. So another big problem they're having right now is all their hot water heaters and specifically their furnaces throughout the homes all got flooded out and got ripped out. So they're waiting on getting a lot of that stuff. But a lot of them have ended up in trailers and all sorts of stuff. People are just mainly trying to come back down into Rollins and be back home. But
I'm Gregory Selby. Also came down here to help. We came down here a couple of weeks ago, helped out in Marshall, and then made some friends with Sarah Scully, and she directed us to this place for this trip. We're planning to come out, a small group of us again for Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas. Not sure yet on that one.
What's y'all's unit?
Second Anglican.
Guys, the reason we bring it up, these guys are doing this on their time, but they raised money through their unit. What did y'all bring down?
So we brought some basic supplies for us, but we got, last time we were down here, we were able to put together some donations from family and friends. We supplied a generator down to the fire department in Swannanoa, as well as bags and bags full of clothes and other supplies that people need. So
A lot of propane as
a
well.
lot of propane. Yep. Heaters, propane heaters. Swannanoa got hit pretty hard. Basically, the whole town got leveled one way or another. What we were told was that both of the rivers that split Swannanoa just on the north side of 40 basically flooded all the way up in line with 40 as you go past. So that whole area got completely destroyed.
Well, guys, we thank you. Yeah, for service plus for this service. All right. Thank y'all very much. And we'll probably have more clips and more volunteers on here. We'll catch up with y'all later on.
Thank you.
So the gentleman that we were just talking to said that was telling us again about the river being about 15 to 20 feet wider than it was before the storm, and that none of this drop-off bank was here. It was a gradual slope to the water. And that's pretty much the story for the width of the river, pretty much the whole stretch. That's how Interstate 40 got washed out. So we was hearing that the National Guard is pulling out of Asheville today, and the volunteer pool is drying up because, it's not being reported that much in the media anymore. But Asheville, Marshall, some
A town north of here,
Chenoa, something like that.
it's it probably, from what they say, probably took the worst damage of anybody because it just straight took homes out because they had rivers on both sides.
Yeah, and so don't think that it's over here. They really still need a lot of volunteers, and wintertime is coming. So we need to get together and get a lot of winter supplies. And I am coming back down here, or me and Uncle Bill are coming back down here for between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So if anybody wants to connect with us to send some blankets, jackets, coats, buddy heaters, propane, anything that you can think of that they'll need to get through the winter.
If y'all know the hookup at a Lowe's, a Home Depot, they need furnaces and hot water heaters because they all got destroyed because of the flooding. That's some actual big equipment out here as well. They're always looking for operators. So if you got dump truck that you want to come down here and help haul loads, I'm sure they have a landfill locally that they're using to haul it all off to. But they're looking for owner operators and just looking for anything that we can do. They don't have the help that they need here.
It's all volunteers. In this particular community here, one of the residents here is coordinating all the volunteer work. When we was over in downtown Marshall, what is it, Nano?
We'll get back to you with the name of it, but they're organized by themselves.
Yeah, they're organizing all of the volunteers for the downtown area. None of this is government agencies. It's not even the city or county. These are just the locals.
When people talk about it takes a community to raise a child, if you're part of a community like this, you really understand. They're family. They're out here organizing everybody that comes through. They all know each other by name. By the time you're out here for a day, they know you by name. They are so thankful, and they're out here just doing a lot of work, and they really need to be praised for it by their community because they are organizing stuff that I don't know that the government could have organized as well as they have.
Yeah, and if you got a couple of days off, got a little bit of vacation time, even on the weekend, you got a Saturday and Sunday, come down here and help. They need boots on the ground.
They absolutely do. And they'll help supply you with anything you might not have to come be able to stay here.
Oh yeah, they'll supply you with tools if you don't have them.
They've got little pop-up one-man tents for you. They've got supplies, blankets. Anything they can do to help you get here and be able to help them, they'll do for you.
All right, guys, we're taking just a little bit of a break because we're basically on our knees in mud, trying to drag all the debris out from under the house. We're removing all the ductwork, all the insulation.
As you can see, there's a ton of it.
And then we got to scoop out a lot of mud so they can get in here and work. This gentleman's been working on his house. He's had very little help here and there. Just because, again, as I said before, the volunteer pool is drying up because it's not in the media anymore. A lot of the government help has finished up and done what they're going to do. FEMA was here, they said, for a very, very long time. The National Guard is pulling out. So these people are left in this devastation, and they need all the help they can get. So, again, if you got the time, come spend a day. Just one day. The three of us right here helping probably got this guy 2 or 3 days ahead of where he would be working by himself. So every little bit of help counts. So just keep that in mind, and we'll see you in a little bit. We stopped for a little bit of lunch. They're hauling off debris. That is the city of Madison hauling off debris. And we got some more volunteers out here rebuilding some riverbanks. And this is the house we're working on. And y'all have already seen the inside. But I'll show y'all another shot of the inside when we get done doing what we're doing. A lot of work and cleanup going on. Now it's a bologna sandwich time. You got DJ?
Chili.
Chili.
From the chili cook-off we did in Galmer.
Awesome. Well, guys, this has been a long day of work.
Yes, sir. I want to thank Toby coming out, Wild Bill here, and Outlaw Cookman, Outlaw Hillbilly. I love that. Yeah, y'all know this county. This county, we're Madison County and Rollins, and this county is actually, I love to say this, where the hippie meets the hillbilly, and we coincide, not collide, 95% of the time. So we're doing pretty good. And these guys showed up. East Tennessee, baby, love it. My man DJ here got up underneath the house and show them this, Bo. So we've been underneath all this, crawling, just getting it. And these guys really have been wonderful. Wonderful.
Let me get up here a bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm getting out here.
So I showed y'all a before look. And we got it all cleaned out underneath.
Looks great.
They're gonna finish up. They got to take out some duct work, but we got all the big bulk of stuff out, and we got to head back over the mountain. But spend a day. Come on over and help somebody. They really need it.
Amen.
Y'all, this is Hot Springs, North Carolina. Just a little bit of the destruction that it did to this town.
Well, that's it for this video. Please like and comment and share. All proceeds made from this video will go to Hurricane Helene flood victims. And please only subscribe if you like our regular programming.